When Tom came to visit me here, I didn't have no Kanbans, I didn't have any SOPs, so I thought I'd make this wee video to show him how I've progressed so far, all my Kanbans and stuff. So start the door when you come in. Simple SOP is what you do when you come in through the door. You switch on the lights and where the power is, how to switch on the TV and things. Very simple SOP, and we'll go over here. I use these Kanbans here for my just loose ply. Don't use very much this ply. Most stuff I use is this 6mm for creatory rebates and stuff in the timber next door. Well, it's a very simple pull point. When you get down to the last sheet, this wee bracket will pull off. You can't do anything but pull it off, and then that bracket, you set it in the box over there for the pulled Kanban, and once it's ordered, and go into stock order, so we know what's ordered and not. And once that's pulled off, these here simply flick round, and I know that Kanban's been pulled. So very easy, very quick little system there. Love that. And then I have an SOPs here for my 3S schedule, which really helps me keep this place clean, tidy as much as I can. So that's another SOP. So we'll go over here. I'm a larger stock of timber. Stuff you use mainly is 3x2. So I have kind of a 2-bale system set up here. So once I get that bale and I lift it down, same thing, cured on a wee bracket. That gets lifted down, put in the box, and that cured again gets flipped around to tell the Kanban's been pulled. Very simple, but I have stuff I don't use as much of, and I have it just in a single bale of stuff. So what it has is just like a pull point. Well, I just keep an eye on this really, because it just tells me there's 10 lengths left. There's 10 lengths left this here. I just pull the card, and I know the Kanban's been pulled. It's something I have to keep an eye on and make sure I pull that card, but it's not really any trouble, because I usually check that when I'm ordering other stock, and then it's simple just to order a few lengths, so it never really gets down. And I do the same thing with the 8x2 up here. 4x2, use a lot of it, so it's the same again. 2-bale system, bale up there, take the card off, and you just turn that card round. Plywood, the one that's in the box over there that's already been set the stock, works same as a 2-bin system, so the Kanban already pulled in that. I usually keep 2 bales, one at that end, one at this end sitting. Once the label's on the last bale, pull down, put in stock, and do that there. Right? Oh, and I have a SOP here, which tells me what way when you get a bale, how to strip it and where to put the stuff, because you've got straps, you've got cardboard, you've got plastic, all bits and pieces. So it tells you where to go and skip it all. And I've got SOPs here on the saw. Right, so there's SOPs for how to change the blades. So some people, you think a blade turns one way, but some blades go the opposite way. So this is just a simple, it tells you where to get the thing. So it tells you the screwdriver's up there, and that's the spanner to take it off. All just simple stuff. And this here is SOP is just a basic operation of how to operate the saw and what the handles and knobs and all the rest of it do. Just in case somebody just hasn't been on it for a while, well, you shouldn't really be operating unless you know how to operate it. But sometimes there are people forget wee things in places like this saw here. The handles actually go the opposite way than the other saw. So I have a different SOP in that. So this wee Kanban here, you made my saw blade Kanban, so it's simple enough. Once you get down the last saw blade and I pull that there off, tells me Kanban's pulled, and the card is just on a wee magnet. So I go and put that in the box, and I can order them up. Very simple, very easy. That's why I love Gamodocs and Kanbans. They've made my life so much easier. And same thing again on 3 chop saws in this place. So these have more or less same thing on top of the chop saw, but the basic operation of it. Again, shouldn't be using it unless you know how to use it, but just gives you a quick reference guide. And that's SOPs are great. Pictures is always better than, like, there's an SOP of the health and safety, so like nobody's going to read that. I've never read it. You know, nobody will ever do things, but you look at a picture quicker. So that's what I love about the SOPs. Very handy to use. Thing tells you exactly where to get the bit and all to loosen the blade off. Very simple, very easy to use. Exact same over nut saw. I'll come round to this here saw. Again, another written SOP, never looked at it. But these SOPs, the same thing. Basic operation of the saw on how to change the blade. Slightly different than the other saw, so that makes it, if somebody's using one saw or comes over this saw, they know the difference. So things like that. I still had to do a camera for my, so I keep all my fast pipe bits and pieces. Still had to do a camera for that. I don't use that much of that there, not fussed on the out stuff, but I had to get that done. Let's see. We'll walk up here. I want to get SOPs made for how to make stir molds, because if I'm not here, nobody else really knows how to do it. But here, Kanban here for all my small parts. So all my shanks and bits, you know, all bits like a 2-bin system there. Just lift that off cards and under there. Very simple, very easy to use. And I have the thing where I just turn my card around, Kanban pull. Very simple, very easy. I'll come over. Same thing in this chop saw here. The exact same as the other chop saws. SOP, so it's at every saw. And I've another thing up here for my 3S, and just to remind me, so I don't have to look at the one down there, just look at that one there. Just gives quick reminders. And that's what I like about it. And I think my last SOP is just over here. This one here tells you all about this is the extraction system, so this tells you how to change the bag, how to switch it off, change the bag. So I have to actually update that because I've improved the way to change the bag. I might try to pull a plastic bag out of a bin there full of sawdust. No, it's just impossible. So I've changed that there, made it better. So there you go. That's a wee tour of my Kanbans and my wee shade. Thank you very much.